everybody. It is Saturday, so we are back with more Buffyverse, and today is Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 4, Episode 21, which means it is the penultimate episode of Season 4. I am very excited for this episode. If you would like to see my uncut reaction to this episode, as well as get early access to the finale of Season 4, it is up now on Patreon. We are following the Slay Alive guide, so all the patrons know that we are ahead over there. We're getting into the end of Angel over there as well. If you are a patron, thank you. You should be seeing this episode. Follow next week will be a Buffy and an Angel, and then 2 Angels, and then it's a good amount of Angel for a little bit, because we start with Angel for the next season arc. I am really enjoying this. If you would like to support the channel for free, you can do so by liking and commenting on videos that you enjoy, as well as subscribing. For every subscriber, we're still working towards 500 as of me recording this. We're at like 450 something. But if you subscribe, we'll be one closer to 500. Or you might subscribe and be like, I'm subscriber number 550, so you definitely already hit it. I don't know where we'll be at when you see this. Just because I'm recording it beginning of May, it comes out beginning of June. So there's a month there. There could be growth. There could not be. Who knows? But you'll have to let me know. Sorry, my dog is getting comfortable under where I have the computer. She's like, hello. But last episode was really fun. Kind of similarly, when we have crossover things happen, Angel did show up to apologize for how he talked to Buffy. I don't think he was fully in the wrong, but I understand still wanting to apologize and, like, clear the air, you know. I think those two are good at that, like, as at least better than they used to be. I think it's important for them to all have open lines of communication. For things like Faith escaping, or if Spike was up to something, it'd be good that they could, like, you know, tell each other, which Spike is up to something, they just have no idea because they're too busy infighting right now. He's working with Adam. We saw Riley show up to be with Adam at the end of last episode. I think he's going undercover is his plan, but I don't think he told anyone about it. So I'm not entirely sure how well that plan's gonna work. Buffy is feeling pretty on her own, and everyone else is mad at each other. Giles is drunk. I'm like, okay, Spike isn't that good of a manipulator. Like, I would have been like, Spike, why are you saying this to me? They're kind of letting him get in their heads. And obviously he's been around them a lot, so he knows exactly what's, like, bothering each of them, and he took advantage of that. He did a good job. I didn't think it was that insane, some of the things he said, but they used it to be mad about everything. Except for Anya and Tara, who were hiding in the bathroom, which is me coded. But we're almost done Season 4. I mean, I think we're gonna defeat Adam, but I assume that'll happen next episode. I don't even know. Like, I literally am trying to be like, what are my predictions for this episode? And it's just kind of just predictions for the end of the season. I wish Riley luck, but I'm doubting his livability here. But I could be wrong. And I don't think anyone else would die. Like, I'm trying to think if they would kill off any other characters, but I really don't think so. And I was gonna be like, maybe Spike will die because he betrayed them, but I really don't think so, because I feel like he's their vampire now. Like, there aren't as many vampires in the show, and they definitely don't have a main vampire, which was Angel before, so Spike has kind of filled that role with being more of a frenemy, leading enemy this time, of course, but I can't see him fully leaving again. Especially now that he's in the credits. I guess I just can't see anyone in the credits dying. Tara, I feel like, is too new. I think there's way more we could explore there. And maybe Anya, because her and Xander's relationship is kind of like one note, but I kind of like Anya. I think she adds a good, like, sarcasm to the group that's been gone since Cordy left. So I don't really know. Like, there's no one I think, like, story-wise, it makes sense for them to die but Riley, because he's involved in these experiments in the initiative. Or maybe he won't die, but he'll have to leave because he has to go, like, clean out the initiative of bad guys or something. I don't know. I don't know if we'll find that out this episode either. But I'm ready, so let us dive in to Season 4, Episode 21. He is living in the school, but he's not there right now.
In turmoil. I understand, brother. We have a lot to discuss. It was Mother, your
Mother.
Professor Walsh. She implanted the behavior modifier.
She really did it.
Actually,
he
the
does have a
is here,
chip?
tied directly into your central nervous system.
Oh,
through
he's
the
fucked.
thoracic
He's
nerve.
so fucked.
This is phase 1 of your preparation.
I'm a human being. He's
Well,
gonna do everything in his power to
we're
see.
halfway there. Oh, this is
You have
bad.
no power. And they're hopeless with technology. Unworthy.
Not really wanting a lecture right now.
Disappointed by demon kind.
He's like, well,
returned to
yeah,
human.
getting one anyway.
Smart, adapt. Mother. She saw our future.
Bro, you
Yours
killed
and
her.
mine. She saw that you are necessary.
Yeah, well, I'm not much the being sent for type.
See, he's the
I'm
betrayer
much more
vampire,
the,
not
I did my
Angel.
part, and I'll get this chip out of my head kind of guy. What's with them?
I activated
Oh,
his
what's
chip.
with him, Poke?
So it's chips all around, is it? Someone must have bought the party pack.
Where I want her is down in the initiative. She will ensure that as many demons die as humans. She will achieve maximum carnage before she's too weak to go on.
No.
And the little witch gives her the info, and pop, Alice heads back down the rabbit hole.
The witch.
Won't they have to be
Willow,
talking?
not so high, perky, good with maths.
One of the friends from whom you've so efficiently separated her.
Damn right. I did. You should have
Dumbass.
seen them. They won't be talking to each other for a long, long.
So how will she go down? Idiot!
Hang on.
He's not good at
I
this!
think I might have detected a small flaw. So, we'll do this chip thing when I get back.
Buddy, the chip is not coming out. This guy is lying to you. Yeah, we
I hope you're feeling
remember.
all right, Mr. Giles.
Oh, it's quite well, thank you. Yes, I'll probably have a brisk jog later on. Typing, talking, because that will be fine.
No, that's okay.
Yes, well, good luck with all of that.
Awkward. Guys, stop it. You two didn't fight.
Bye. Bye.
Just apologize first. It's not a good idea to go into something when you guys are fighting.
You said you wanted to check the board at the unemployment office this morning. Are you still upset about that fight you had with your friends? It was hours ago. Get over it.
Anya, you
Get over it.
forget it.
So they all think you're a lost, directionless loser with...
I mean, you're young. You still trying to figure it out.
So
Hell,
they are.
a lot of us are way
You're a
older
good
than they
person
are,
and a
and
good
we're still
boyfriend.
figuring it out. Yeah, that's just gaming setup.
Where are
He
you?
plays Fortnite. That is never chill.
In the initiative. There are areas no one knew about, beyond those that needed to.
Professor Walsh?
This
I
is
don't-
all how she planned it, except she thought she would be alive.
Why is she moving?
Is that what you're gonna do to me?
They're just workers. You know your destiny is much greater.
I don't want tubes. Anti-having.
Forrest.
I definitely don't think Forrest lives. I'm confident there.
Watch where you point that thing.
What are you doing here?
Looking for a little weekend getaway place. shove off.
Yeah, well, Adam's cleared out of here, so whatever he's planning is about to go down.
Look at little Nancy Drew. What about those discs I nabbed? They ought to tell you something. Well, you do what you want.
Good, Buffy. Tell
No
him
worry
nothing.
of mine now,
Tell
is it?
him nothing.
Maybe you should rest. Clear your head.
didn't.
3:14.
I haven't even finished typing in the new code.
Something's doing it. Hello? Yeah, she's right. I mean, let me check.
She's like, oh wait, I should ask if she wants to speak to her.
Mommy can hear you, but she's still a walking corpse.
So are you.
Got that wrong. I'm surging with life. This is the best thing that ever happened to me.
Actual
all my
Forrest would
weaknesses.
hate this.
My doubts. He's gonna fix you up too. Then why don't you get out of that chair and walk out of here?
You can't control my...
Riley. Be a good boy.
Ew, I hate that. Apologize, all of you.
Where's Anya?
Oddly, Anya decided not to join us despite all the fun we had at our last meeting.
Spike, specifically, but... And who told you that we thought you'd be better off joining the army?
That's not exactly what he said.
That's where it came from, the stuff we said the other night.
Of course.
No, you
Come on,
also
careful,
have
let's
some
move
problems
on.
y'all need
I'm
to
moving.
work out.
Me too. So, why do you think Spike made with the head games?
He's all dressed up with no one to bite. He's got to get his yah-yah somehow.
I think it was more than that. I think it was Adam.
Spike's working for Adam?
But it also said there's some final phase where Adam manufactures a bunch of creepy cyber demonoids like him. There's a special lab in the initiative, but it didn't say where.
Adam fed Spike those discs. You know how overcrowded the containment cells have been at the initiative? Those demons were just too easy to catch. It's like they wanted in that place.
The Trojan horse.
Anybody else miss the mayor? I just want to be a big snake.
I've gotta shut
Yeah,
them
that
down,
was a
guys.
little
This final
simpler.
phase is about to start.
We need to warn the initiative.
They're not gonna listen to me.
He's not worried you might kill, oh, say, him?
No, because she
He's
can't.
really not.
She's coming. I can feel it.
If you'll just get this chip out of my cranium, I'll be out of your way.
I assume he wants to use
And mind
Spike
the
for his
hairline.
parts
I don't
as
fancy
well.
fussing with a comb over once I resume my killing ways.
According to Riley, his power source is a uranium core embedded somewhere inside his chest. Probably near the spine.
Yeah, we learned that in the Jonathan episode. What a fun way to learn that important detail.
Well, what about magic? Don't you have to speak it in Sumerian or something?
I do speak Sumerian. But it's not that. Only an experienced witch can incant it, and you have to be within striking distance of the sub.
I'm scared.
Joining spell isn't powerful enough to defeat Adam?
It's very powerful. It's also extraordinarily dangerous.
Game faces, guys. We're going in.
Do you think they fixed the elevator?
Well,
No, really, Buffy. It's not as scary as I thought.
no, it's not what I was gonna say. I just...
Maybe a little. But you know, first year of college, it's hard to keep the old high school gang together.
But I want it together. Fault. I've been so wrapped up in my own stuff. I've been a bad friend.
I mean,
He's
they all
afraid,
got a
Buffy.
little
Your stuff
wrapped
is
up
pretty
in
crucial.
their own
I mean,
stuff.
Riley.
I wanted to tell you, but I was so scared.
No. You
can
gotta
tell me
coming
anything.
out is your own time, your
I
own
love
thing.
You're my best friend. Xander.
Oh, wonderful Xander.
He's like,
You
what
know I
happened
love
out
you.
here?
We totally do.
Oh, God, we're gonna die, aren't we?
Hello.
Do this.
It's been taken, traps all set.
Now get the
Slayer
chip out of my
has
head.
landed.
I think Adam
So-
isn't getting the chip out of his head, and that's
One
gonna be a
chip
mistake
erected,
because Spike is
please.
petty as hell. Running. Okay, Okay, do you want her down there or do you want her with no friends? You can't have both.
That was something, isn't it?
So if you could beat this guy. Thank you. Thank you.
Let him go.
Don't make me look completely stupid.
Think you and your friends can just keep waltzing into a government installation?
Well, yeah, it's not that hard.
Nice try.
Those overcrowded containment cells of yours, courtesy of Adam. He's pulling a Trojan horse on you. He's just waiting.
Every inch of this installation is under constant 24-hour surveillance.
I hate him.
Including the secret lab.
And you have no idea what I'm talking about.
I know everything that goes on around here.
I do not think
Click on a
that's
mouse, you can
true.
Get in without my knowing it. And if Adam wants to try, we're ready for him.
He feeds on it. And now you're going to provide him with an all-you-can-eat buffet?
You telling me my business?
This
Yes,
is
you
not
fucking
your
moron.
business. It's mine. You, the Initiative, the boys at the Pentagon, you're all in way over your heads.
But down here, I'm the one who's in control.
I hate him.
Sir,
Don't seem very in control
power
to
grid's
me.
down. Backup's not responding.
This will be interesting.
Breached. Hostiles are loose.
How many?
All of them?
All of them, sir.
Yeah.
It's Adam.
Sir.
Colonel.
These people are under arrest. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
He's so annoying. Can he die? Who's in charge after he dies? Yeah, you guys kind of got what was coming to you.
On it.
This would have been so fun to shoot, though. So, the army guys gonna be like, oh, he's on our side.
According to this, there's air ducts and electrical conduits all running into there.
So?
So there's no there. All the locks in the initiative have been disengaged. Except for the exits.
Demon open house.
Hey, it's that guy. You're dead. So many pyrotechnics.
Willow down!
Go, go, go! Oh. Oh, they definitely left, like,
Once
Riley
I'm in,
there.
barricade the door behind me. I'll move fast then.
Buffy, I still don't like you going in alone.
Oh, she's gonna face Riley in there or something.
I won't be.
Didn't already do... No, he's still in
Riley.
the chair. Oh, she's not gonna be thinking clearly if he's there.
Are you hurt? What is this? Why won't you talk to me?
He can't. He's not programmed to.
He scares me.
Kill her.
He's like, oh, okay.
Never ask.
Come on, Riley.
Slayer and all who we...
Buffy, our head. I don't know how many blows to the head she can
Kill your
take.
girlfriend, Finn.
Fight it! There are so many parallels between this and the final season of She-Ra. We're dealing with mind control over there as well. What now? Ew!
Surface. Mind.
in Manus.
We like this. Get smacked! Ew, we cut his chest open. Ouchie. I know you're busy pulling a microchip out of your own, like, chest, but could you do it faster? Ew! Sorry, dead people!
Look who's come off the bench.
I mean, Riley might win if he's fighting that guy.
I do appreciate violence.
Good.
I don't think the spell's there yet, Buffy. Oh yeah, he can get stabbed.
Got another.
Oh yeah, what? My man, you don't get a Gatling gun on. What the fuck? Who wrote this season? They were like, you know, it'd be sick.
We are forever.
Jamais undone.
Ew, I don't like her eyes like that. It's scary.
Very interesting.
We did say he doesn't really know what to do with magic.
But Adam's not gonna like it if I...
Sir, I'm gonna beat your head in. I am sorry, we used to be friends. But like sometimes you gotta get your head beat in. It's a boom. Bye bye. Makes the magic way stronger.
How can you
Never hope to grasp the source of our power.
Ew, gross. Well, that is like, you know, when your chest is stapled together, it's a little easier to reach in.
But yours...
Wet. I'm possessed right now. I'll talk to you in a minute. Hurry the fuck up! Oh, Spike's gonna save them! Well, you kinda owe it to us because you were being a dick earlier.
Although your heroism is slightly muted by the fact that you were helping Adam to start a war that would kill us all.
He's like, ooh, you guys know about that?
You probably just saved us so we wouldn't...
It's been a long day.
Well, then everything's all right. And we all get to be not stake through the heart. Good work, team.
Good work, team! Buffy might still be mad. Hey, I was wrong about Riley. He survived this.
Amazing. Organize the soldiers, pull him back. I'll take point.
What's the finale gonna be?
Are you up to this? I am.
It has failed. Once the prototype took control of the complex, and a group of civilian insurrectionists that...
Oh, I'm glad the
our
kind of
losses
nice
were
one
not
got to
total.
get out.
Demons cannot be
Okay,
harnessed.
glad that guy got fucking killed.
Cannot
Fuck,
be
hate that guy.
controlled. It is therefore a recommendation that this project be terminated and all records concerning it expunged. We will monitor the civilians and the usual measures prepared.
Mind your
should we try to
business.
go
No
public.
monitoring us.
Burn it down and salt the earth.
Yeah, that's what the government do. And then we'll learn about it in like 40 years. They'll be like, so this happened. And we'll be like, what? As it always is. But there, I'm just going to double check, guys, that I'm not wrong. There's one more episode. Yeah, there is. That's interesting. Because, like, the Adam stuff is done. Huh. I guess I'm wondering what that's going to be. If you're also wondering what that's going to be, you can check it out on Patreon right now, or you can wait for Tuesday. Next week, Tuesday, will be Buffy 422, which is Restless. And then Saturday will be Angel 120 Warzone. And the week after that will be Two Angels. And then we'll be done with Angel Season 1 as well as Buffy Season 4 before we head into Angel Season 2 and Buffy Season 5 simultaneously. The magic stuff was really cool. I'm really excited that magic played a big part in this one. I really like the magic stuff, so whenever they use it more, I get excited. It was cool to see them all almost be inside of Buffy, so she got all their powers and strength, which made the magic way stronger. Riley survived, unless he somehow kicks the bucket in the next one. I was wrong about him too. I keep doubting these love interests, man. I keep being like, they can't all live. But maybe he can. I'm interested to see, though, if he does stay for season 5. I don't know. Maybe he will. But it's just like a feeling, right? Like, what is their story after this? Like, he still works for the government, or is he just gonna go to school like a normal person? I guess maybe that's what 422 is gonna be. It's gonna be like a wrap up of all the loose ends from this storyline. I love Spike just showing up and be like, I saved you guys, you're not mad, right? And they're like, you betrayed us, and he's like, but I saved you guys, so we're friends again because I don't have anybody else to take care of me. He's like their annoying like cousin who just shows up every once in a while and is like, hey, can I borrow $20? Or they steal from you. One of the two. But I think that was fun. I didn't think Spike was gonna die. It was interesting they didn't have Anya or Tara helping at all, but that might be a good thing. The more people they brought in, the harder to get everybody out. Them not bringing them just like reaffirmed to me that they're not dying and they'll probably be in season 5. It does not surprise me at all that the government lost control of an experiment and then they just swept it under the rug. It'll get released and declassified in 40 years and conspiracy theorists will be talking about it before that. That happens in real life, let alone the show. It's interesting the government said they're going to be keeping an eye on everyone. I guess, yeah, the government didn't really know the Slayer was real until now, and now they do. So I'm interested to see if the government comes back into play, if things get bad enough in Sunnydale, or even in LA. We still have 3 episodes of Angel left to watch, so we're not really as close to being done them yet. And I'm interested to see if, like, they'll start getting involved over there. I mean, I don't think Buffy would tell them about them, but if they'll get involved with, like, the law firm over there, or whatever the big bad darkness is, I'm not sure. But yeah, I think it was a good wrap up for Adam. I think it worked well. I think it was great having him bring the friend back, who has always been a problem, and having Riley fight him, because I just didn't think it was realistic for Riley to be able to beat Adam, and that's why I thought it was going to be Riley and Buffy versus Adam, and that's why I thought Riley was going to die. Like, he'd sacrifice himself so Buffy could get the fatal blow. But I think this way was a little more interesting, especially using the magic, and it allowed, like, the whole team to be a part of the solution, which I really liked, because that was a part of this season where they do all feel very separate, and obviously now that was on purpose. Whether you like that feeling of them all feeling separate or not is like a totally other story. Like, obviously I prefer the seasons where they're all working in tandem, but that was obviously the point of this season, and I think they did a good job of showing them, like, growing apart and then coming back together. I think they did a really good job on that. Whether it's like something that's my favorite storyline, probably not, but like compared to season 3, but I still think it was done well. It was just very different, and I think that's okay, because they were also doing the different of college and this and that, and I think it was a lot of new stuff in one season. But I think overall, I guess I haven't seen the season finale yet. Overall, I still really like the season. But we'll go into, after we finish for the finale, I'll do a character tier list and we'll kind of recap the whole season and see how we're feeling about it. Remember, if you want to watch the finale with me, it is up on Patreon. And if not, I will see you next time.